How many action camera accessories can you get for 20 bucks? Stick around and find out. All right. Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. My name is Chris. That's Jason on the other side of the camera. And we are back from Horizons Unlimited Virginia, which was an awesome rally. We had a great time. Got to reconnect with a lot of other adventure riders. While we were there, Jason and I led a roundtable discussion about the gear and equipment that we used for our Africa trip. Most of you have seen our recap video of that insane adventure that we did through the jungles of the Congo. And we carried a lot of gear with us. So a lot of people were asking, what are some things that we can buy that we can use to attach cameras and mounts to our motorcycles and use for vlogging and creating our own content? Jason, after we got back, just out of curiosity, decided to order this thing. This is a kit from Neewer or Neewer. I don't know. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you pronounce that. But they make a lot of different things. You know, photographers know that they make a lot of different light modifiers and lights and different kits for photography as well. But they make this really cool case full of accessories for action cameras. So let's open it up and see what we get for 20 bucks. The case is very nice. It's sturdy, has a little structure to it, which is good. There are going to be quite a few items in here that personally I find completely useless, just garbage to work up the numbers. It does come with a very nice instruction manual, and the manual actually has instructions in it telling you how to use each of the different products. It's a nice, thick, well-written manual. Opening up even further, there's a bag of lots of accessories. So you can see all kinds of fun things in here. Let's take this one, for example. This is one of our many different cameras that we use for mounting on our motorcycles. This is the Insta360 X4. But let's say I plug that in right there, and then you can use the GoPro style connector here to connect to all kinds of different things. You can pop it onto that, let's say, and screw that together, maybe. Awesome. And then now you have a connector that you can use for mounting it to tripods and other accessories like that. So let's, speaking of tripods, let's move on. Well, let's open this guy right here, for example. This is a handlebar mount. Very, very useful to have a handlebar mount. As you can see, it has a similar connector, so you could very easily then move this over to that. So if you're going to mount it to your handlebar, you just attach it like so. There's your handlebar clamp, and it has multiple different sizes, so it works out really well. Next up, let's take that back off and go to this little clamp. This is just basically a little jaw clamp, which is very clever. It works great for attaching it, let's say, to the bill of a hat. So you could put it on your so you could put it on the bill of your hat, for example, if you have a baseball cap. But we also use it very frequently for mounting to a clip on our backpack. So if you have a backpack strap, you can just open that jaw and mount it right there to your backpack strap, and now suddenly you have a little attachment right there. So same kind of concept, you just put the attachment in and screw it all together. Very clever. Here's a suction cup. Now you may have remembered we did a 360 suction cup attached to the inside of the truck, the vehicle that we were driving through Kinshasa, which was certainly eye-opening, but a 360 works really good for mounting to the inside of a vehicle or to another vehicle like a regular four-wheel drive vehicle. So you can put it onto an accessory clip like this. Let's mount that there, for example, and then you can just simply slide one of these in, and that clips right together like that. And these are very easy, super normal GoPro style clips. You just squeeze them together to let them apart. It actually makes for very easy, quick in and out access if you want something that's easy to do. And again, this just attaches to the clip like that. Let's move on. Here's a head strap. So same concept. You can mount this to your head strap. And then you can adjust the buckles in the back, and then that basically attaches to your head like, well, once you get it adjusted so that it doesn't come apart on you, then it just attaches to your head, and you basically have a cap type mount for your head. What else do we have in here? Let's see. Oh, these are other accessories for turning your camera at right angles. Like if you wanted to make it more of a right angle, you could attach one of these, and then that turns everything the other direction. So if you weren't using a 360 camera, if you had a regular action camera like a GoPro or an Insta360 Ace, then you can change the direction of the mount once it's attached. So there's our head strap attachment. This is a cool one. This is similar to the jaw clamp that we talked about earlier. And it basically is a strap type fitting. You can, if you have a very thick backpack strap, you can actually wrap that around your backpack strap, and then it attaches that way. So that's one use for that. And then the other way is you can actually mount it to your wrists. So if you wanted to do a lot of selfies, you can put that on your wrist like so. And if you're riding, you can leave it on there, so when you've got your hand on your handlebar, you can turn the twist dial here, and your camera can be facing you or facing away from you. And you can do talkies if you want to talk, but that way it's just attached to your wrist, so you don't have to worry about picking it up and using your hands, and you can still use this hand for other purposes. So that's actually a fairly useful one right there. Let's leave the other bits and bobs in the bottom there, because they're just basically attachments like this. So you can create other connections around, and there are adhesive pads to go with those. But over on this side are some useful things. This is basically just a floater device. I don't find that particularly useful, but if you were going to be working in the water, you could use this selfie stick and attach the camera there. This basically allows you to have a safety mechanism, so if you drop your camera, it'll bob to the top. So that's kind of a nice feature there. Of course, you can't have a kit like this without a selfie stick, and it does come with a fairly nice little selfie stick. Extends pretty good, and again has the typical attachments at the top, allowing you to mount your camera very easily. So selfie stick included. And to extend the use of that selfie stick, it does come with a nice little mini tripod. This mini tripod's pretty cool because not only can you use it as a tripod, your selfie stick can attach there, but it also has the bendy legs. So if you wanted to, let's say, get a selfie of yourself, you could wrap that around a tree branch or a pole, and then it would basically grip the pole. So that's a kind of a neat little setup in terms of the mini tripod there. One more item I will show you that I think is pretty useful in here, and that is the chest harness. So just like the harness that goes around your head, this one just goes around your chest. Put your arms through there, and the other part goes through your back. But that then puts, oops, excuse me, microphone. That then attaches the camera to your chest, and you don't have to worry about it. Your hands are free. Allows you to swim, allows you to walk, allows you to talk, but your camera would then be attached somewhere up here. You can face it forward, or you can use the attachments to turn it and face it up towards you. So very, very useful. If you did want to do more of a selfie kind of a setup with this, you could in fact attach the extension arm. So put the extension arm out there, and then the camera could be out here and looking back at you. The extension arm can attach to any number of the accessories that we've looked at here. So there you go, guys. That's quite a kit. Very extensive, lots of different accessories. Some of them you will use all the time, others you won't use at all. But for the price, Neewer's known for being great value in terms of the products they provide. They're not going to be the most high-end products, but for the money, it's hard to beat. So for all you guys at the Whova discussion, that gives you an answer to your question. And for all of you guys on the interwebs, hopefully you found this useful. If you did, please give us a like, subscribe down below, and stay connected to the channel. We have lots of great content all over about how to film your adventures. And of course, you can check out some of our great motorcycle adventures while you're there. All right.